first was Salim Singh Mehta. There are like 80 other small villages like this were occupied by Paliwal Brahmins. There is a community in India who are Brahmins. So they asked them send their daughters to him. So these people refused, but they were not able to fight with him. So they just abandoned the entire place in one single night and vanished somewhere out of the reach of that Salim Singh. This was very alive city, and that you can see there are lots of houses. All were once occupied by peoples.
बड़ा sad लगता है आते ही
हाँ?
जब देखता हूँ ना ये सारे घरों को तो थोड़ा इमेजिनेशन करने की कोशिश करता हूँ. There were around 80 villages, all evacuated in within one night. So 80 villages all nearby place or in all over?
5 miles in each direction.
5 miles in each
Those
direction.
places are not like, it was a big city that time.
500 years before.
Yeah. It was a very ancient city.
बहुत पैसे वाले थे ये लोग.
पैसे वाले भी थे, माल भी था, पारिवारिक ब्राह्मण.
एक हिस्टोरियन है वो बीकानेर के मारा जाते हैं रिश्ता करने के लिए यहाँ पे. जैसलमेर के दरबार stones again back. All evacuated within one night because of the one stupid king. Treasures.
काफ़ी जगह तो निकाल लिया, काफ़ी जगह है. पुराने टाइम में लोग क्या करते थे, खुद के घर के नीचे खोद के डाल देते. Best way to hide.
हाँ हाँ.
Some of them.
तो यहाँ पे dig करने नहीं देते.
Now it will be hard to find out, but at that time when people dig out.
Pali was a small kingdom in the Thar desert of India that the inhabitants turned into an oasis. At some point in 13th century, in the response to what they viewed as a tyrannical behavior of the king of Pali, the kingdoms of Brahmins migrated to the Kuldhara, in the state of now known as Jaisalmer. When the inhabitants of the Pali first migrated, each Pali family was welcomed into the 84 villages around the Kuldhara with a brick and a gold coin from every other family in the village. The brick was used to build the house and the gold was used to start a business or a farm. Ruins of the 410 buildings can be seen in the former village. Another 200 buildings were located in the lower township on the outskirts of the village. The British officer James Todd recorded 1815 population of the Kuldhara as 800 in 200 households based on the information from the best informed natives. By this time, the Paliwals had already started deserting the village. By 1890, the population of the village had declined to the 37 people. The number of houses was recorded 117. There are several other Devilis inscriptions at the site. These inscriptions do not mention the term Paliwal. They only describe the inhabitants as Brahmin. Several inscriptions mention the caste of the resident as Kuldhar or Kaldhar. It appears that the Kuldhara was a caste group among the Paliwal Brahmins, and the village was named after this caste. Some inscriptions also mention the Jati, the subcaste, and the Gotra, the clan of the residents. The various Jatis mentioned in the inscriptions include Harjali, Harjalu, Harjaluni, Mudgal, Jisutte, Lohranini, Lathini, Lakhar, Saharan, Jag, Khalsar and Mahajalar. The inscriptions indicate that the Brahmin resident married within the Brahmin community, although jatis and subcastes were exogamous. The residents of the village were Vaisnavatis. The main temple of the village had sculptures of Vishnu and Mahishasura Mardini. The most of the inscriptions start as an invocation to the Ganesha, whose miniature sculptures also appears on the gateways. The villagers also worship bull and a local horse riding deity. If the idols on the Devalis are considered as representatives of the contemporary fashion, it appears that the men of Kuldhara wore Mughal-style turban and jamas, a tunic-like garment, with kamarband, a type of the waist belt. They generally sported a beard and wore a necklace and carried a khanjar, a dagger. The women wear tunics in the lehengas and some of them wear necklaces. The villagers were mostly agricultural traders, bankers, farmers. They used to ornamented pottery made of fine clay. By the 18th century, the village had been deserted for unknown reasons. Possible causes proposed include lack of water and atrocities of the Deewan, the official, named Salim Singh or Jalim Singh. By 1815, most of the wells of the village had dried up. By 1850, only the steppe well and the two other deep wells were functional. The dwelling water supply would have greatly reduced agricultural productivity without a corresponding reduction in the tax demands from the Jaisalmer state. This could have forced the Paliwals to abandon the Kuldhara. A local legends claim that the Salim Singh, the cruel minister of Jaisalmer, levied the excessive taxes on the village, leading to its decline.
चांदनी हो तुम